Hi. In this short lesson, we're looking at how to fix up some small problems in your essay. If you find this lesson helpful, I encourage you to visit my websites at www.englishryan.com and my new blog at englishryan.blogspot.com. And please rate, comment, and subscribe to my videos. I recently received an email from someone who asked for my opinion on this essay question, and the essay question reads, "Some people believe that university students should be required to attend classes. Others believe that going to classes should be optional for students. Which point of view do you agree with? Use specific reasons and details to explain your answer." So we know now that when we look at an essay question like this, right from the beginning we know this is going to be an argument essay. This is asking us for our point of view, and it's asking us to state it clearly. It's not asking us to analyze any other points of view. So this will be an argument essay. So I've written a sample introduction paragraph for this essay. Let's get this lined up. And sometimes when, in the classes I've taught, when students write their essay, they make some small mistakes, and these very small mistakes can unfortunately cause them to lose valuable marks on an exam, such as an IELTS exam or any other exam you might be writing your essay for. So if we look at this first example, I've stated that the problem is formatting. So the introduction paragraph reads, "University life is a period of time when young adults commit themselves to an area of study in preparation for their future careers. These students are usually given the option of whether or not to attend classes, and this point of view is supported. It is argued that university students should not be required to be present in classes. This will be shown by analyzing the increased maturity of university students, as well as the extremely large workloads the students face and the need for them to prioritize." So if we look at this introduction paragraph, so firstly, everything in the paragraph is fine. The sentences are structured correctly. The grammar is fine. But the one thing that is not fine is obviously the formatting. And it actually happens more often than you might believe, is that some students will put their thesis, which is this line in here, on a new line. So they'll sit down and put their thesis here. Kind of, I don't know why, maybe just to make it more obvious that this is the thesis, but that is very incorrect, and if you do that in an essay, you will definitely lose marks. So you want to just double space it here, and as well, we don't want to leave all this space in here. We want to have all of our sentences together, working as a team. Now, another thing that sometimes students forget to do is to indent their paragraphs. And this is also very important because it identifies exactly where your paragraph is beginning. If you don't indent it, there's the possibility that the person marking your essay will not know that this is indeed a new paragraph that you're starting. So we have to remember to leave a space at the beginning. So now if we look at that paragraph from start to finish, it is formatted properly, and everything with it is fine. Now another, whoops, move this over here, problem is of course grammar. And so if we look at this, now here's the same introduction paragraph again, but this time containing a few small grammar mistakes. So firstly, university life is a period of time when young adults commit themselves to an area of study in preparation for their future careers. Students are usually given the option of whether or not to attend classes, and this point of view is supported. Okay, very often, sometimes if we're under pressure, we forget that we would never put a in front of a plural noun. So here we're talking about students, or maybe even the students, that's all right too. So the students are usually given the option of whether or not to attend classes, and this point of view is supported. It was argued that university students should not be required to be present in classes. Okay, I don't know if you spot the mistake, but of course it was argued. No, we're not talking about yesterday, we're talking about right now. It is argued that university students should not be required to be present in classes. This is showing by analyzing the increasing maturity of university students. This is showing, no, that's not correct. Here, we haven't done it yet, so this will be shown by analyzing the increased maturity of university students as well as the extremely large workload the students face and the need for them to prioritize. Okay, another problem sometimes comes up is, and this is stylistic, so some essay markers even might not find this a problem, but I was always taught, and I always taught the students that I teach, is that if you use personal pronouns to refer to yourself, well, this is incorrect in an essay. You don't want to do that. So if we look at the same introduction paragraph again, this one reads, life is a period of time when young adults commit themselves to an area of study in preparation for their future careers. So just stylistically, you don't want to start putting in I think, I believe, I want. Here we can just put in university life. If somebody's reading your essay, they already know that this is your opinion. So they're not going to start questioning who's believing this. They assume it's you. And the next sentence reads, it is my opinion that these students are usually given the option of whether or not to attend classes, and this point of view is supported. So it is my opinion that, all of this you can take right out. These students are usually given the option of whether or not to attend classes, and this point of view is supported. I think that university students should not be required to be present in classes. Okay, again, I think, just university students should not be required to be present in classes. I will show this by analyzing the increased maturity of the university students. So, of course, we're going to take that out too. So this will be shown by analyzing the increasing maturity of university students. Okay, so if all of these mistakes have been taken care of, then we come to the perfect introduction paragraph, which reads, university life is a period of time when young adults commit themselves to an area of study in preparation for their future careers. These students are usually given the option of whether or not to attend classes, and this point of view is supported. It is argued that university students should not be required to be present in classes. This will be shown by analyzing the increased maturity of university students, as well as the extremely large workload the students face and the need for them to prioritize. So in this paragraph, we've corrected the 3 problems. So stylistically, we've indented our paragraph. We haven't skipped any lines, and all the sentences are together. And then problem number 2, so the grammar is now correct. And finally, we haven't used any personal pronouns. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for listening.